Production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, celebrating expression, fostering talent, and connecting the community to Columbus artists, performances, exhibitions, concerts, public art, and more at columbusmakesart.com. From these contributing sponsors and viewers like you, thank you.
This time on Broad and High, learn about a project that has been proving that it takes more than one voice to live in harmony since 2009. We head back into the kitchen for another installment of Kate's Quick Bites, and we hear from a gifted choir. This and more right now on Broad and High. Welcome to Broad and High. I'm your host, Kate Quickle. David Brown has lived and worked in both New York and Los Angeles. However, it was fellow Ohio native Josh Radnor who talked him into bringing his idea back home to Columbus. The idea? David wanted to bring different types of voices together. What started as a flyer asking for people who love to sing and who wanted to be something bigger than themselves turned into Harmony Project. We talked with David to find out how 100 Voices has grown into over 1,000 people singing weekly and over 60,000 volunteer hours performed each year.
What I found was when the concert ended, so did the harmony, And how could we transfer that energy that's on that stage and in that room and then empower the audience to become agents of change as well? Music is our path to get us toward social harmony because our goal is to disrupt social dissonance. It's to embrace cultural difference, and then it's to find that harmony in the community that exists out there. You don't really get to know somebody sitting next to them singing in choir because you're busy the entire rehearsal. But what we do outside of the rehearsal is where we create those bonds, where we get people to work alongside of each other. We don't force the issue. We just create the space. And then we hopefully allow people to get into that space and work together and let some of their stereotypes, some of their thinking maybe shift a little bit. We don't say necessarily change, it's not our job. But our job is to provide that space in which people can maybe shift a little closer toward each other. We're fond of saying that harmony doesn't exist in music with only one note, and harmony doesn't exist in this community with only one point of view or one voice. Our job is to bring all those voices together and find that social harmony. One of my favorites was we built a playground in one day. And the day before, which was the prep day, it was in late April and it was 45 degrees and pouring down rain. And city council members were there and all these people were out there. There was mud everywhere. It was just disgusting. And it felt like this was going to be a huge bust. And then the next day, like it is in Ohio, 73, blue skies, perfectly dry. And everybody got out there and just worked their butts off. And where there was no playground before, there was now a playground. Another one was planting 100 trees in a day, taking people to different parks, letting them see different parts of the city that they live in, taking people to Mid-Ohio Food Bank then, Collective now. I've heard about this, but I had no idea the need was this great in my own community. The murals are such a fun project too, because you don't have to have any artistic experience whatsoever, just like you don't have to have musical experience to be in the chorus. We hope that people won't necessarily change what they believe or think, but that they will maybe shift what they think about someone else's point of view. And just think, maybe I never thought of it that way before. I never heard it that way before. Service is the perfect way to do that. When you're working for 2 or 3 hours and you're out in the sun and you're sweating, your walls come down, you realize that this person you're working next to, you may vote differently, pray differently, live differently, but you have something in common. You're working together. So our prison arts program, the whole idea was that if we're going to take music to places where it wasn't, and if we really do want to include all the voices in our community, then we need to include those who are incarcerated. And when that began, I walked in with some trepidation because I had these ideas of what these people would be. Now I'm embarrassed that I thought that, because I walked in the door and they looked at me like, what is this person? They felt the same thing that I felt. They didn't trust me, I didn't trust them. What music did was allow us to build trust. the community arts program. It's differently abled adults, men and women who've experienced homelessness, veterans. They walk into a space they don't trust. Our volunteers don't know who they are. There's no trust. That program is all about trust. These student programs that we do, it's the same thing. It's trust. It's taking a group of students who are in a world today where they have no one to trust. They don't trust the media. They don't trust social media because it turns on them so fast. We create a safe space where they come in and they can trust. And the students that we're working with now, I mean, I've been doing what I do for 30 years almost. It's the hardest job I've ever had. There's not a lot of English that's spoken. They're learning the language. But what we're finding is that even though they can't communicate with each other because they all speak different languages, the song becomes the language that they can speak to one another with.
The best thing to be with Harmony Project is that you feel free. The people don't have so much expectation about your voice. They just want you to sing for them. And when you sing for them, it's like you give them everything they needed. Or you give them the most precious thing ever. David is very talkative and cheerful. And his positive energy is like he's sharing it with everyone. Even if you feel tired, even if you feel like exhausted, and just be beside him. I don't know how, but his energy is surrounding everyone, and you feel like, okay, I have a little bit, and I will sing for him. Staring at the blank space before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the world that you could not find.
These kids came here 2 to 3 years ago from war-torn countries. They have more trauma in their lives than we can possibly comprehend. And this safe space for them to come to every week and have a piece of Donato's pizza and sing a song together, who knows what framing we're giving them for their future. What we're giving them right now are some boundaries so they can grow deep, because they're going to be here for the rest of their lives. So let's give them a view of what that life could be. Let's help them write their own story. I have a lot of energy. I've never really thought of it that way. I've thought of energy as something that you tap into, that it's there, it exists. You know, when you get a room full of people together and you can get them to buy into that same energy, you can turn a group of 500 voices that would never have been qualified to be in a 500 voice chorus together, and you can turn it into a sound that is something that was maybe unimaginable before. That's not because of my leadership or the band's skills. It's because they tap into the energy that exists. Music breaks down those walls and allows us to tap into that energy a lot faster because it gets us moving. It gets our bodies in sync with each other. We begin to breathe together. Our brain waves start to align. Our heart rates begin to go at the same rate. That is a real energy that is actually created by singing together. So singing is the tool, and then the energy is what translates that message out to the audience. Harmony is not some selfless angel on my shoulder ambition. It comes from trauma. It comes from neglect. It comes from abuse. It comes from not belonging. It comes from not being heard. I was those kids that I work with in different ways. I was the men and the women that I work with each week in prisons. I've lived in a prison of my own for years, trying to battle evangelical Christianity and right-wing politics and all of that. The best advice ever, create the world that you want to live in because you only get it once. And that's literally what I began to do. Make the choices and the decisions that would create the world that I felt comfortable in. So it's a selfish choice. And the music is a selfish choice. I mean, every now and then I'll do a piece that somebody else wants, but most of the time it's because it's a playlist that I'm listening to in the moment that I feel like helps me deal with what's going on in the world, and I just assume that others will be going through the same thing I'm going through because we all live in the same space. but I feel like I chose to do this because it's the skill that I have, but it chose me in a way.
To find out more about Harmony Project, check them out online at harmonyproject.com. Next, we head back into the kitchen for another installment of Kate's Quick Bites. Before we dive into a somewhat healthy snack, we learn about the art and business of film in Columbus. With me today is John Doherty, Director of Film Columbus and the Film Commissioner. John, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited about this.
Me too. So before we get started, why don't you, for maybe those who aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about Film Columbus.
Great. Well, thank you again. And the Film Commission, I can boil it down to one word, and that's jobs. You know, I'm all about creating jobs, creating opportunity for kids in the film industry and filmmakers, local filmmakers. And it's super important for the economy, the local economy, and statewide for this industry. The industry has, real potential to create thousands of jobs. So it's my job to try and create that, that opportunity and that environment to flourish.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. It sounds like a valuable role you play, but it's got to be a lot of fun and really inspiring too.
It is. It's fun. I get to go to film festivals and things like that. What I do is I try to forge relationships with directors and producers and convince them to come to Ohio and make their movies here, specifically Columbus, of course. But so I do that. I get to do a lot of it. It's fun.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
So getting to what we're going to make today, why don't you tell me about this recipe and sort of why you were interested in learning about it?
Well, I've never made this, and I don't think you have either.
We're going to learn together.
We're on a journey together.
Yes.
After the holidays, I ate a little much. Maybe I forget to suck in my stomach here. But we're trying to eat a little healthier in the new year. We all do that. And I came across this on Instagram, and I was like, we need to try this. So when you reached out and said, what can we make? I sent this to you, and you were like, let's do it.
I love Instagram influenced you for this. Well, It sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Let's find out what ingredients we need.
Great.
For these Greek-inspired turkey burger sliders, we'll need 1 cup of frozen spinach, 1 pound lean ground turkey, half a cup crumbled feta cheese, half teaspoon of garlic powder, half teaspoon dried oregano, 1/4 teaspoon each salt and ground pepper, whole wheat slider buns, tzatziki, 1 cucumber, 1 red onion. All right, so we've got all of our ingredients together. Basically, we're just gonna dump everything in and make our mixture to make our turkey burger patties. I've put on my fancy food safe gloves just to keep everything clean and tidy. Why don't you go ahead and start adding in the dry ingredients?
Okay.
I'm going to add in our feta and our spinach. We are using frozen spinach, so we did go ahead and just sort of wring it out. You want to get all that moisture out ahead of time so you don't kind of add that into your mix. So go ahead and drop in those dry ingredients for me.
Just one at a time? Are you going to mix, or am I going to dump it all in?
I think you can dump it all in. Everything goes in. We got our salt and pepper.
All
right. We'll add all this in. And then I love that feta goes into the burgers.
Absolutely.
I think that's going to make them, and when they grill, they're going to be all yummy. I'm going to add in that feta and our frozen spinach and mix it all up, get it really nice and incorporated, and then we'll make our patties. Do you like to grill? Is that a thing that you like to do?
Oh, yeah. But we live in an apartment where there's no patio or anything, so
that's
don't
tough.
grill. Yeah, but, every chance I have some friends that love to grill and smoke. So
that's like having a friend with a boat. Like you want to have a friend who smokes meat, but you don't want to be that person.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
it's
too messy.
Yeah.
And I don't like to clean up anyway.
Right, I just want to show up and eat and hang out.
That's the best part.
Right. All right, so I'm gonna mix this all together, and then we just have a little 1/4 cup measuring cup to help us form our small slider patties.
Right.
You can eyeball it. You can, really however you want. And the sliders are great. You could make these into full burgers, but sliders cook up faster, and they're a quick bite. They're like a little snack.
It's always fun to have sliders.
Yeah.
It always makes it a little more fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally. And you can eat 2 or 3 of them.
And not feel bad.
So I want to mix this together, but I want to over mix it because you don't want it to kind of get too mixed up. So I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to start scooping these into our little bit of our patties. While I do this, Why don't you tell me just a little bit more about Film Columbus and why people who aren't in the film industry should care about it?
Great, thank you for asking that. Again, like I said earlier, it's about jobs, it's about return on investment. And if you think about when a film comes to town, they use a lot of resources, hotels, lumber, transportation. So the trickle-down effect of the spending is really important for a community and for an area, and the economic impact is pretty massive. And also, if you think about tourism on the back end of that, a great example I always talk about is Shawshank Redemption, which was filmed just north of here.
I love that movie.
Yeah, 30 years ago. And they are still getting tourists.
I've gone on that tour.
Yeah, right, constantly the Shawshank Trail. And they are still getting lots of tourism activity from that movie. So, there's a lot of ways that a film impacts a community. And, and it's also exciting to have films here and see stars running around the neighborhood and things like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think and there's so much art, there's so much culture in Columbus. For it to be a film city just makes sense.
Oh, for sure. We're such a cultural and art-centric city that film definitely should be a part of that.
And to encourage people to have their careers here, to make their films here, seems so valuable.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like I said, creating that opportunity for kids coming out of school to stay here.
Yeah, you don't have to go to New York or LA. You can stay here.
No, it's a big initiative in the legislature right now about brain drain, keeping kids here, keeping them from moving. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I've got our patties made. I did 4 of them. This will make a couple more, but just for us today. I just kind of press down the center just so that when they cook, they kind of cook really evenly.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know that trick.
Yeah. So now we'll move on and we'll grill them.
Great.
All right, John, so while our burgers finish cooking, tell me a little bit about the programs that Film Columbus supports for local filmmakers.
Yeah, great. First of all, these smell really good.
They smell so good. It's like distractingly delicious.
It is. I'm totally distracted. Programs for local filmmakers. We provide some grants throughout the year. One of the things that we're really excited about, we did it for the first time last year, is a pitch contest. And so we invite filmmakers to pitch their ideas via an online platform like Film Freeway. We judge those and then invite the winners of those to come and pitch live in front of a studio audience and a few judges, and we give the winner $10,000 on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah, so last year it was great. We had like 40 submissions. We did it at Gateway Film Center. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to do that again this year. We have a couple other ideas to support local filmmakers who are making shorts, so we'll be doing that.
Awesome. What a great way to kind of keep the talent here, have a good time, give them some funding.
For sure. It's very important to us.
Good. Yeah. Well, you know what's important to me? Eating these sliders.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait.
I think they're probably ready. Why don't you go ahead and take them off the grill, and we'll put them, we've got just little slider buns. If you have the time and you want to go extra, you can butter these and grill the buns as well. We're just going to put our turkey burger sliders on our little buns. And then we've got some pre-made tzatziki. This is just, a really delicious Mediterranean sauce. Kind of a yogurt, cucumber, dill, garlic, vinegar situation. Really easy to throw together, also really easy to buy at the store.
Yes.
So I'm just going to top each burger with a little bit of this. This is kind of creamy. We'll kind of cool it down a little bit. Kind of put these on each of our...
It smells so good.
Oh my goodness. I'm really excited.
Smell-o-vision never caught on.
I know. I always feel bad saying how good this stuff smells. Sorry. All right, so we'll get this on here. A little creamy deliciousness. And then we just have this sliced cucumber, red onion. You could add tomato. You could add lettuce, kind of whatever you're in the mood for.
The cucumber's great because it makes it seem like so fresh, and especially in the summer.
Officially healthy.
Yeah, officially healthy.
Yeah, right. They're still burgers, but yeah, and then just a little red onion. I think a little goes a long way in this case. They're so pretty too. These purple and green colors. And I get some...
It's important for your food to look good.
It really is. You eat with the eyes, right?
Yeah, of course.
Instagram would agree.
Yes.
And then we just top them off. Look at these little cuties. And now we go hide and eat these alone because it's not going to be pretty to take a bite. But I think we should probably give them a taste.
Absolutely, I'm game.
We should say goodbye now because our mouths will be full. All right, okay, lean over.
Oh, those are good. You know, turkey can sometimes get dry. That's not dry at all.
This is worth the embarrassment because it's so good.
Man, that's really good.
Oh my gosh. It's juicy.
Am I allowed to
So
lick my
flavorful.
fingers?
Go for it, man. Whatever.
Oh, man,
oh,
that's
I'm
good.
just spilling out of here. John, thanks so much for being here, for grilling with me, for telling us about Film Columbus.
Thank you so much for having me. These are delicious. It's always a joy to cook and taste your, what you've put together. But yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for the chance to tell people a little bit about the Film Commission.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Cheers.
Indeed. To learn more, visit filmcolumbus.com. Terrence J. Dooley trained his musical ear early in life while singing in the junior choir at his church. Today, he's a talented singer, songwriter, and founder of a gospel choir. Terrence and Testimony joined us in the studio for a Broad and High Presents recording. Let's take a listen.
Where would I be without the Lord? Where would I be without God on my side? Come on, let's sing it right here. Come on. Where would I be? Where would I be without the Lord? Come on. Where would I be without His love? Where would I be without His love? Come on, lift your voice right here. Where would I be? Where would I be without the Lord? Without the Lord. And where would I be without His grace? Come on, you say here. Where would I be without His grace? Come on, I dare you to say it like this right here. Come on, because He saves. He saves me. And He keeps me. He keeps me. The Lord's got me walking in total victory. I don't know where I'd be without the Lord. Come on, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous can run therein and be saved. How many times has God protected you? Come on, come on. I don't know about you, but I would be lost without Jesus. Come on, stay right here. I'd be lost without Jesus. I'd be lost without Him. I'd be lost without Him. Like a ship without a sail. I'd be lost without Jesus. I'd be lost without Him. I'd be lost without Him. Oh, without God on my side. I'd be lost without Jesus. Come on. I know I'd be lost without Him. I'd be lost without Him. He's been my comfort, my lead, and my guide. I'd be lost without Jesus. And I'd be lost without Him. I'd be lost without Him. Oh, without God's hand of protection. I'd be lost without Jesus. And even His hand of correction. I'd be lost without Him. I know for a fact I would be lost. I'd be lost without Jesus. Hey, I'd be lost without Him. I'd be lost without Him. Come on, right here. Say, I'd be lost. I'd be lost without Jesus. Come on, I'd be lost without Him. I'd be lost without Him. He made a way out of no way. I'd be lost without Jesus. And I'd be lost without Him. Come on. I'd be lost without Him. Come on, right here. Oh, I've got Him. I've got Him. When I look back over my life and remember all the difficult times and the confusing times too, it was nobody else. Nobody but Jesus. Nobody but the Lord. I've got Him. Picks me up when I'm feeling down. I've got Him. Yes, I do. Come on, clap those hands. Come on, clap those hands and make some noise in here. Come on. Come on. You can do anything with God on your side. Come on. I've got Him. I've got Him.
To hear more of these amazing voices, check them out at TerrenceJDooley.com. Well, that's our show. Remember, you can find all of our stories online at WOSU.org, as well as on our YouTube channel. For all of us here at WOSU, I'm Kate Quickle. Thanks for watching.
With your hand, you guide me. Please don't take
Your hand from me.
your hand from
Now, if I go astray,
if I go astray.
Lord, help me find my way back on the path.
me find my way.
Please
Don't
take.
take your hand from
Say, Lord,
Lord, please don't take
your hand from me.
your hand from
Come on, for thy hand has been
for thy hand has
in my refuge.
my refuge.
For thy hand has been my
For
strength.
thy hand has
Been my strength.
my strength.
Production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, celebrating expression, fostering talent, and connecting the community to Columbus artists, performances, exhibitions, concerts, public art, and more at columbusmakesart.com.